And again, it is something that, well, unlike a chest bump. And do you remember the chest bump? Do you remember how we do a chest bump? Why don't you remind them how we do the chest bump? That was a very good chest bump. That was a very good chest bump. Okay. Okay, yes, very good. Now, the next thing we're going to learn is something that's very important to athletic competition. And it's called giving the finger. So we're going to teach you how to give the finger. Now, if you want to give someone the finger, the first thing that you want to do is you want to hold your hand right in front of your face like this. And then you want to extend the finger. So pointing at whoever you want to give the finger to, just like they're doing right now. And that's very, very good. Now, sometimes though, your finger might be a little too quiet. And maybe whoever you're giving the finger to can't hear the finger, so you need to turn it up. Much like that. Yeah, that's how you turn it up. That's very good. Although sometimes the finger won't come up on its own. It won't extend. It won't protrude. Maybe you drank too much whiskey that night or snorted too much cocaine, and so your finger won't actually come up out of the hand. So what you have to do is manually, and manually is a word that comes from the Latin meaning using your hand. You have to manually crank the finger up. You have to make it extend using your own power, your muscle, your strength. So, yep, very much like that. That's very, very good. That's how we crank our finger. Exactly, exactly. Now, sometimes you want to give someone the finger, but at the same time, your face is very itchy. Maybe you had a bite from a gnat that landed while you slept, and it just kept bouncing around your head and making little bites. And so you have various little itchy bites on your face from this gnat. So you want to give someone the finger, but your face is itchy at the same time. So the first thing you want to do, if that's the case, if your hand's in your pocket, you want to take your hand out of your pocket like that, exactly like that. Now, let's say you're giving someone the finger, but you also love them very, very much. And maybe you just are in a little argument with them, and, you know, maybe you're arguing about who gets to play with the Lincoln Logs, or maybe you're arguing about who gets to borrow the car, or who ate the last Hot Pocket. And I think we've all been there. So let's say you love the person, you want to show them the finger, at the same time you want to show them you love them. So what you do is you make kissing noises at them while you're giving them the finger. Like that, exactly like that. So now you know how to give the finger. And you can try it at home with your mom and dad, if you want. Practice giving them the finger. Okay. Now this next song is about giving the finger. It's a song where you can practice the skills that you've just learned in giving the finger to your boyfriend. Now if you don't have a boyfriend, just partner up, count off by twos. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. If you can't find a partner, you can always use a wooden chair. But just count off and give someone the finger. Okay, now, Chris, if we could have track 10 on the CD so we can illustrate the process.